Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Tribe 9, Episode 12. So, this is the finale of Tribe 9. Last, not the last episode, but the one before, I was, a little disappointed because of how, slow it was with them just taking the whole episode to decide whether they were gonna fight, but last episode was hype as hell. We had the fight start, they are getting severely beaten. We had a little bit of a turnaround when Hana showed up, but unfortunately, he has now been shot, but then right at the very end, Ojiro came in before she took the final shot to kill him. So I am wondering what's going to happen. I'm assuming Hana can't play anymore because of the gunshot wound, but these people are kind of superhumans, so I don't know. Maybe he can, but I'm interested. My theory is that we're going to be going back to the base Minato team for the most part, and we're gonna be fighting Ojiro and maybe be losing for the first part of the episode, but then make a comeback, because I imagine we have to win by the end. But this show has surprised me, so maybe I'm wrong. Let's start, shall we? Alrighty, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Do, do, do. Ojiro has arrived. Giving them the option to surrender. Ooh, taking the mask off. Damn. Alright. Flashback stuff. Aw. The youngins. Wants to show Ojiro how much fun they had back then. So at some point he became more obsessed with the power. Ugh. Anti-gravity energy dome. What are you up to? Is she like a part of Ota? Oh, she just wants to be the leader. What a crazy bitch. Oh, they followed. Oh, it's gonna make the shit fall. Emergency escape pod? What? Yachi. What a firecracker. He's just brushing it off. So they're not on it, are they? While it's falling? Because they would totally feel that. So they must not be, I assume? Oh, he turned his hat around. No opening either, which means we might get the song in the episode! Please! He's gonna punch it? Oh my god. Jesus Christ. This is insane! What's happening? When I thought they couldn't get more powerful, they start emanating an aura. Jesus. Made them all look up. They're gonna think he did that. Watch. Jesus Christ, how many people are dying from this? Holy shit. They got back here fast, holy shit. Right here, of course it is. Is he running the bases? Yeah. Shithead master. Alright. Oh, I love this theme. What happened to you, man? Run, Haru, damn it! We must prove to this guy the power of friendship. Alright. So it's the place and the treatment that they went through that changed him then. Oh, there it is. I've been waiting this whole time. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. I thought he had a robot arm. Is that arm stronger than it ever was? Shit. Oh, okay. Not quite. Jesus. Okay, I guess his arm isn't all that better. Good God, man. Riding a train. He has grown quite a bit. Yeah. that that reaction. Oh shit. He's here. We didn't get to see it, so Kazuki is not done yet. Dodge! Yes! Hmm. Just dodge him all day, Haru! Yes, Taiga! Holy shit. And, like, because of the rule change, they can do this now, right? Like, normally the other players without a ball can't participate. Is he gonna get hit by a train? Oh. Why stand in front of him? Why not, like, push him out of the way? Oh. That was the breaking of the arm, I guess. Wait, what happened? Poor kid got the fun beat out of him. I must go in. Ooh. He's gonna, like, punch him, maybe? Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. Hmm. Alright. Battle! Music firing all cylinders, even in the last episode. Yeah. Yeah, we're having fun. Jeez. Nice. Damn. Yeah. Shit. Alright. Just need to step on the damn plate. Oh. Nice. Technically protecting both of them. That's cool. Nice. They need more than one score to win, though, right? I'll grab you. Oh, he's gonna punch. What happened? Jesus Christ. I feel like that was bigger than the impact of the whole thing impacting. Wait, what happened? Is he gonna be, like, on the plate? This has been crazy. Let's get out of here, man. Okay. Missing. Sure they are. That's the point of XP, though, isn't it? The whole reason they have XP is to settle tribe conflicts. He got rejected. Ah, there it is. I was gonna be so sad if we didn't get it. They're still fighting each other like crazy bastards. Jesus. Who are they versing? That sounded dirty, Hana. So glad we got the song again. Alright. Cool. That is it for episode 12. Did not end at all the way I thought it would. To be completely honest. I mean, it did a little bit. XB did go back to normal. That was like part of my prediction. But like, and I kind of thought, you know, I guess it kind of ended. It both ended in the way that I thought, but in a twist that I didn't expect, you know? Like, I kind of thought that Kazuki would also succeed in changing Ojiro, you know? And show him, you know, what it means to have fun playing the game rather than just being the strongest and defeating everyone kind of thing. But I didn't expect the Sky Castle thing to fall and cause all that mayhem. And honestly, I don't even really know if Minato Tribe won that game or not. I don't even know if that game had an ending because of it, you know? Like, we never even really saw Haru hit the home plate. The only, like, kind of thing we have is Ojiro waking up and being like, I lost, huh? You know, but, like, I don't know that he just woke up, so he might not even know the situation. Like, he got buried in rubble. Maybe Haru did too, and the whole game just got canceled, you know? But either way, like, I guess kind of with the way the story went, it's not about who won or lost, like who wins or loses, you know, it's about the fun of playing and enjoying the game, you know. So it's definitely fitting for the message that they're trying to send. And I gotta say, I've had my issues with this show, but I like that message of just like, it's not just about winning, it's about having fun. Like, I don't mind losing, I just want to play the game, you know? And like, that resonates with me on a level that almost like kind of changes. I mean, I still have my opinion on some of the writing that I feel like is a little bit like mistaken, or like I don't understand it entirely, you know? But I think that like just the idea that they just push forward in this episode really made me, and it's been, you know, a through line of the show of like, let's play the game and have fun. That's been Minato Tribe's entire thing, you know. They're not there to just like defeat other tribes and become the strongest, you know. They're just having fun playing XB and everything. So like, hearing them say it this episode really resonated with me because I played baseball a lot when I was younger. Basically from T-ball all the way up to like the middle school level, so like basically all through like elementary school up into like the middle school level and everything. It felt like a long time, you know, even though now that I'm as old as I am now, it was only like a fragment, you know, and a lot of my memory of it has faded. But one of the things that I hated the most was the older I got, the more the coaches really cared about winning, you know? And I felt like a lot of the players were just there to have fun, but the coaches would like, that was one thing that I hated about football too, is like, I tried football once and the coach really like just pushed the kids so much that it pissed me off, you know, and it wasn't fun anymore. Like, I understand practice, you need to put effort into it and everything, but you don't have to scream and yell at people, you know. Like, I think it was one of my first practices and I had no idea how to play the game, you know, and they told me like, go stand in this position, and I stood in the wrong spot and I just got screamed at for like 3 minutes because I stood in the wrong spot. It's like, you're supposed to be teaching me, not screaming at me. So I quit that like instantly. Like, I think I went to 1 or 2 practices and then I was done. Baseball I played for a long time because it was all about having fun as a kid, and then as I got older, like I said, the coaches got more and more about winning, and I got to like the middle school level, and the coach I had for that team was like, you know, all about winning. And you know, I was like, I've always been a man. I have something in my eye, like a little sleepy or something. There we go, I got it. I've always been a bigger kid, you know, like I'm bigger I'm bigger now than I was back then, you know, but I was still like a chunky boy, you know. So I wasn't the fastest and I wasn't the best hitter, you know. So like when I got into the middle school level, it really started like playing a part where like they'd like yell at me and say, you need to get to the bases faster, you need to hit it farther, and like it would just, and the coach would get like so visibly angry when we lose. And it felt like instead of having fun playing a game, I was stuck, like trying to live up to this guy's expectations, you know, and that's not a fun way to enjoy a sport, you know. So I ended up quitting around then, and that's when I stopped playing sports altogether. But But yeah, so that really resonated with me, with the idea of, like, you know, we play and we have fun and we go stronger, and the strength of our enemies, you know, push our strength forward, and stuff like that. It all resonated pretty well with me, so I really enjoyed that. But as for some of the beginning stuff with Kamiki, or whatever her name is, what is her name? Yeah, Kamiki Yui. Um, Once again, I don't fully understand Ojiro, because he's like all about strength and power no matter what, but what Kamiki did here, showing her strength and power, was a sin. I assume he's mentioning the gun. I'm assuming he didn't like the gun, because that's the problem. Is you could argue that all the different tools that they use, like the bat that Haru uses, all the different technology that's used all over the place in XB, is just as effective as that gun is, you know. But he's against that and not the other things, you know. But he said, like, you committed a sin or whatever. Um, I don't know. Like, obviously, I'm not for Kamiki at all. I don't like her. I'm glad this happened to her, you know. But at the same time, I don't fully understand, because it seems like Ojiro will do anything to win and anything to gain power, regardless of what it is, except for the things that he doesn't agree with, you know. Except for, it seems like, except for the things that other people do. Like, if he used a gun, I could imagine him being like, well, this is a type of power. I have strength, you know? But then she uses it and he doesn't like it, you know? I feel like there's a little bit of hypocritical parts of him, but maybe I'm just misunderstanding his character. I very much like the old Ojiro better than the new Ojiro, and I'm glad that a little bit of that came back towards the end. That part I really did like showing him as a kid. He did want to enjoy the game and have fun, but he got sent to this facility and was forced to play over and over and over again and show their strength, and, you know, surpass all these people, all these other kids and everything. And it just started going to his head, like, you know, yeah, this is all that matters. And it kind of like he had the fun and enjoyment just beaten out of him. And I'm glad that he was able to find it here in this match. But they claim that he's missing. I obviously think he's out there and he's fine, you know. But I guess after Kazuki pulled him out of that rubble, and then, like, more stuff like that building crumbled or whatever, it didn't even look like it was falling on them. It looked like it fell near them, but obviously there'd be like the waves of debris and everything and all that. But I imagine they're out there recovering, enjoying themselves, whatever. I mean, I guess they wouldn't be playing XB, since that's like a big thing that's announced, so people would hear about it. So it's interesting that he found the entertainment of it again, and now they're just not doing it. But they were all still, like, wounded and stuff, so not a lot of time had passed, so maybe they're just healing up and preparing for, you know, the next stage and all that. I also wonder how long ago it was that Kazuki had his arm broken, because, like, I guess I don't understand how his arm works. Like, it's still hurt a little bit, where, like, when he punches, it, like, spurts blood out of these little, like, valves that are there and everything. But, like, if your arm got, like, irreparably damaged, I probably just said that wrong, butchered the shit out of that, but, like, to the point where he, like, can't play XB anymore, it wouldn't just constantly be splurting blood, you know? It would, like, it would eventually the heal would, the skin would heal and everything, right? But it would be like the arm is just not as strong as it was. But here it was just like splurting blood everywhere every time he punched in there. So but it still had the strength. So I'm not sure how all that works. But, like, maybe it wasn't that long ago, so, like, all the wounds haven't fully healed that he sustained. So maybe if you give it like a year or two, maybe he will be back to normal, you know? And he will be able to use that arm at full force again. I don't know, but yeah, I also don't know why when he went to go save him, he jumped in front of the train. Rather, like, I would have expected that he'd run in and like push Ojiro out of the way of the train. But no, he came in and like stood in front of it. Like, what do you think your body's gonna do to stop a train? Like, come on, man. I thought that was a bit silly. Like, I like the sentiment of him coming in and protecting his friend, but just did not seem like the way that you should try to protect a friend. Like, push him out of the way. But yeah, I mean, Kamiki, her motivation now is like crumble that thing. The Chiyoda family, or whatever the last name, the Otori family, is now done. And now her goal is to get a puppet ruler, and she really like controls things from the shadows. So she's still out there. I imagine if there is ever a season 2, we will find out that whoever is now ruling things, like she's behind it, you know. So they kind of prepped up a new bad guy because they had already killed the Tengen, or whatever his name is, and they were obviously had Ojiro change here, so that leaves no more like bad guys. Like, there's still like Sonoda, but he's more chaos than he is just a bad guy, you know. So they now have Kamiki set up to be the this background shadow ruler that we probably have to deal with in some way in the future, because she's gonna mess with things, I imagine. But yeah, overall, the show as a whole, the music was freaking amazing. Probably, like, I wouldn't say it's my best songs out of, like, I think there's been other anime where I enjoy like a single song a lot more, but in terms of like all the music as a whole, I think it has a much better like soundtrack than most other shows. Like, most other shows, there might be one song that I like way better than any of these, you know, but it's only one song. This one had like every song that played, I was just like into it, you know. It kept me going. Granted, the audio levels were a little bit too loud, you know. Like, I felt like if I turned it down more, then I couldn't hear the voices as well as I wanted to. But if I turn it back up, then the music is too loud. So it's like I felt like they had a little bit of issues with their sound balance, in my opinion. Like, I understand like the music is a big part of the show and everything, but I think they could have dropped that a few decibels at least. But yeah. I like the art style because, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's by the same artist, or like at least the same team or similar team or whatever as or at least like maybe manga stuff. I don't know how all that works. I don't even know if this started as a manga. I've heard it like was a game or something, or might have been a game, or whatever. So either way, I've heard it's by some of the same people that did Danganronpa, which I definitely see the inspiration. I definitely see some of the art style and everything having similarities, and even some of the music I felt like gave me very Danganronpa vibes and everything. So I really like the art style for that regard. A lot of the character designs were like wacky and crazy, and like, even though a lot of anime have that, I feel like this one was like even more exaggerated in that sense. Um, but yeah, like I said before, some of the story beats and everything had me a little amiss throughout the show. Like, it was never to the point where I hated this show and I never wanted to watch it, you know? It was still an entertaining experience to go through, but it just wasn't, like, it wasn't my most hype show to watch, but it wasn't something where like I started an episode and I was like, all right, when is this over? Like, am I almost done here? Can I be done? I never had that feeling going through. It always went by quickly. I always laughed and enjoyed spending time with these characters. I do wish that Kamiya didn't die, or if he did die, he died way later. Like instead of Hana having that moment where he got shot, have it be Kamiya. Like, if you wanted to kill Kamiya at some point, wait until the end of the show after you get us really connected with this character, and then have him die there in episode 11, you know, and then we have our characters that are like really motivated in doing this for Kamiya and everything. But having him die in, like, I don't know, what was that, episode like 3? 4. I don't know. That only gave us like, and it was like right at the start of episode 4. It was like the episode started and it was like, yeah, he's dead. We didn't even see it or anything. Like, so we only got to spend 3 episodes with the character. We barely got to know him. Like, and I didn't really feel it then. And even seeing like the flashbacks were cool in the moment for like Haru's character, but it was never like, oh, Kamiya, we're seeing him again kind of thing. It didn't hit me, and maybe it's not supposed to hit me. Maybe that wasn't the purpose of it, but I feel like why even have his character in the show then? If it's not there to impact the audience at all. But maybe it impacted some other people and I'm just weird and indifferent. But yeah, the music, the visuals, all that was great. I still don't understand like the power set, like the characters seem to be like superhuman in some regard, but they never like go into it. Like they emanate this energy, and I don't know if that's just anime exaggeration or if it's actually happening in the world, but they seem to have this level of like super strength, and like why in this world are our characters so damn strong, like I guess it's just an over exaggeration of a character that just works really hard and gains a lot of strength kind of thing, I guess, is like my interpretation. And they over exaggerate it for the entertainment purposes of seeing a character like hit a ball across the city, and like them both like charging up with energy here and all that when he was pitching and Haru was swinging and everything. I mean, it's cool. It's visually stunning to watch and fun and everything. And seeing them punch each other and then fly across and bash into a building is always like fun to like see the impact of those hits and all that. But I guess like if you think of it from like a logical standpoint, you're just like, how are these characters doing this? But yeah, I felt like the idea of XB is cool, this extreme baseball. It reminds me of like the like Slugfest, was it called, or something like that? I can't remember the exact name, but there was a baseball game when I was younger where like you could actually like punch people and stuff like that. And it reminds me a little bit of that, but I felt like the games were never executed to the level of I wish they were, It was always like either interrupted by some like cheating or crazy antics, or they just don't show a lot of it. They just like cut through the innings and they show us like the first inning and then the last inning and then it's over. And then like the teams are usually like you see 1 or 2 characters doing things, sometimes a few extra, and the rest are just like in the background, and don't really matter. Like I do wish that the team dynamic was a little bit more there, especially because how much focus at the end here they put on playing as a team and all that. But yeah, it was still a good show and enjoyable to watch though. So if there's a season 2, I don't know that I'd do it right away. I probably would want to watch it at some point. I just don't know. I don't know if it'd be something that I do during my like airing slot. It might be something like I did here, where I wait until it's over and then I just watch it as a Patreon exclusive or an extra thing that I pick up, But yeah, I also don't know that I really need more story to this. Like obviously there's whatever Kamiki's doing and is Ojiro alive and everything, but I like in my own head that I believe that he's alive, and they're probably going to eventually form a tribe together. Maybe that's off what they're doing right now, is recruiting for a tribe so that way they can play kind of thing. And they'll come back with a team of friends and we'll have another fun battle kind of thing. But yeah, I had fun just going through it, But I think that's going to be it from me, guys. I actually don't have an announcement for what replaces this because I just watched like way ahead in fact, because I'm taking a little bit of time off. So I actually watched 10, 11, and 12 all within this week. So um, I I did it so I could have like a little over a week off, and I don't quite know what is replacing this yet because I haven't had much time to think about it. I have a couple ideas in mind, but none of them are etched in stone. I got to do a little bit of research and stuff. So we'll keep an eye out for that. I guess you'll just see whatever replaces this on my Patreon, or I guess if you're watching this on YouTube, then you'll see whatever gets released, or you could go to my Patreon and see what it was. But yeah, that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed it. Check out my Patreon link in the description, or it should be popping up on the screen. If you enjoyed, you can support the channel there and get more content. Whatever is replacing this, you can see either the first 12 episodes of it, or because I would have started it already by the time you're seeing this one. There'd be 12 episodes out, which I don't know if that's the whole show or if there's more past it, but either way, you get access to all that right now. Check it out if you're interested. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you in my future reactions. Bye bye.